Hello, everybody. It's Mr. Champaign here with you once again, and we are here today with another first look at another demo that's part of Steam Next Fest. This time it's a game called Cozy Forge. And the description of this game on Steam says Cozy Forge is a cozy medieval sim where you run a blacksmith shop. Melt, mold, and forge tools for townsfolk, be it a sickle for a peasant or a sword for a knight. Lose yourself in the relaxing rhythm of your forge. So if you're looking to just kind of do something a little bit chill, this seems like it's one to play. Don't know too much about it other than that. Let us hop in and see what it says. All right, here we go. People from different classes will request iron items from you. You can choose to forge them or decline. If you accept to forge an item, a trade panel will appear on the right and your inventory at the bottom. If you have the required item ready, you can drag it from your inventory to the trade panel to complete the order. You don't have to deliver every item perfectly, but the better its condition, the more profit you will make. Focus on fulfilling orders as well as you can. Okay, so from here, I guess we just click the back. All right, so here we are. And yeah, everything about this is like a 2D look. So it's like Paper Mario style, which is kind of interesting. All right, so here we go. We got this person over here. They appear as if they would like a sickle. So we're going to click the check mark here. So this peasant counts every day without a sickle as a day wasted. Please save him from this pain. So we need to now actually go ahead and make a sickle. So if we click up here, so that just takes us back to that. So then all right, so that's what we had said there. So let's take a look at our other options here. So to begin your journey of melting iron, you must first place a log into the furnace. After adding the log, place the crucible where the iron will melt into the furnace. Drag an iron bar into the crucible you placed inside the furnace. After completing the other steps, you'll see a fire ignition button on the right. Click it to light the fire, then use the bellows to keep the fire going and maintain the target temperature range. Once you kept the iron melting at melting temperature for a while, the molten iron will be added to your inventory for use in the next stage. Okay, so we need that. That's going to go on there. And then we are going to put that in there. Then we're going to light that up. And then we're just going to click on the bellows until it gets in that range. Just trying to keep it there the entire time. And it's apparently done. So there's that. And then it goes into our next stage there. So to access your available molds, click the mold icon and choose the iron mold that suits your order. Keep the crucible over the mold until it is completely filled. Then drag the molten iron crucible from your inventory onto the got it. And then the cast iron item will be added to your inventory for use in the next stage. So we want then to, let's see, if I go, okay, so there's what we have in our inventory. And now I'm just looking, so let's see what I missed here, because I feel like I've definitely missed something. Click the mold icon and choose the iron mold that suits your order. Okay, so let me move my head just a little bit so you can see that we got those things there. So the mold icon. Oh, there it is. I found it. A sickle. And now we can take this, drag it. Whoa! Oh, we just kind of drag it over there. We don't have to do anything after that. It automatically pours. So now we have that. And now I believe now we can go here. So drag a piece of iron from your inventory onto the anvil. Then strike the glowing hit points on the weapon before they disappear to forge the iron. If you hit all the hit points accurately, you'll craft a solid iron item. Missing one or more points will result in a damaged item. The forged iron will be ready for polishing and hilt attachment and added to your inventory. Okay. For a cozy game, it's got a lot of steps. Give it that. So now we are going to take that, drop that right about there, and then click. Oh, wow. They don't give you a lot of time. So we're just going to keep on hammering where the points are. It's like whack-a-mole. The iron broke because you failed to forge it. Try to hit all the points on your next attempt. So I don't know what I missed, but maybe it's just because I missed that first one. So let's go back. Let's try this again. We're going to try another sickle. I guess they give me one for free because I did not make that one myself. So they must have taken that and put it in my inventory. So, all right, let's go back here. And now that we know what we're doing, we're going to be a little bit quicker on the draw this time. So drop it and there. And we're going to try not to miss. And I'm hitting right in the middle of the glowing section. That worked. Excellent. So we got one good one. We actually made it work. And then finally, we're going to go here. Drag the forged iron item onto the scene. Take the cloth and keep wiping until the iron shines completely. From the available hilts, select the one requested by the customer and drag it onto the iron item. Drag the finished item into your inventory to deliver it to the customer. Okay. So here's our good piece. We're just going to drag that. So once again, I'm clicking on that. It's not working. So let's try it. Take the cloth and keep wiping until the iron shines completely. All right. So I'm trying to take the cloth and it's not letting me. So, or maybe we don't need to do that. Now it works. Oh, maybe we got to put the hilt on and then we polish it. That didn't seem like it was the order that they said there. Or maybe it is. Maybe we're dead. Maybe it is down. So yeah, maybe do that. The order in which we did things is not the order that is presented there, but it all ended up working. We have a polished iron sickle, and now we can go back to here. So we're going to take that, drop that right in that spot. Oh, and we have Kitty. Very, very happy little Kitty. He's just there sleeping. Everything's great. Life is wonderful. No complaints. Such is the life of Kitty. All right. This lady would like a horseshoe. So let us go ahead and do that. So first we're going to go here. We're going to throw, how do I get that off my screen? That's how. So log, crucible, iron, light it, hit the bellows until it gets into that area. Just kind of keep it there until the fire goes out. The crucible, so now if I go to here, I should have one in my inventory. I do. Oh, it makes two. That's what it is. So now I understand a little bit more. We want a horseshoe. So we're just going to drag that just like that. Again, not doing anything at this point. Then we're going to go here. I guess we're going to have to hammer the horseshoe. That'll be fine. Again, you don't have much time as soon as you put this thing down, so you got to be ready. And this is a bad mini game, but yeah, you might have like a second to hit that at most. Thankfully, it worked. So I'm 2 for 3 on this. This does not have a hilt, so we're just going to hold down the mouse button. You have to hold down the mouse button in order to get it to clean. But then you really don't have to move it around. You can just wait until that gauge moves all the way up. And that'll take care of it. So now back to the first screen. There's the horseshoe. Now make sure you pet the kitty on the way out. No, they don't pet the kitty. That's wrong. They should be. All right, this person looks like he wants a knife. So let's go ahead and take care of that. We can bypass this stage because we already have some iron. So we're going to go right to here for a knife. Again, just dragging that over and then walking away. Don't have to do a thing. Not a dad burn thing. And then we'll go here, get ready to hit this knife with our hammer. Down there. Oh, I missed. Oh, yeah, that's not good. I was just slightly off. That part is hard. Getting all the way down there. So, yeah, it broke because I failed to forge it. Yeah, that's very unforgiving. Now, I wonder, can we actually make it if it's broken? Will it let me do this? I'm going to try and see if I can do a broken one. And I think that that's the hilt. Now let's try and clean this. So I don't know if they're going to be okay with a broken knife, but we're going to try and sell them a broken knife. Maybe it'll work. Maybe it won't. We shall see. So let's drop that in there. They'll still take it even if it's broken. You just don't get as much money, is what it seems to be. So even if you gaff, you're okay. Let's see if we can do better on this knife this time. So now we got to go back here because we do not have any more iron. Let's go ahead, hide that. Go through our steps again. And yeah, that's just this is just left clicking to get the get that indicator in between the lines. It's like playing Flappy Bird, basically. We're gonna then go to here. We're gonna open our inventory, grab the knife mold. And this time we're going to see if we can actually hit all the points of contact. Let's try. Yeah, this part is a little fast. So you got to have at least average reflexes, maybe even a little bit above average. And me, I've got at best average, maybe even borderline subpar. There's our hilt. Now we can grab that. So you got to... Oh, you just click on it. You don't have to hold it down. That was my problem. If you hold down the mouse button, nothing happens. But if you just click on it, and then you click on it again when you're then you click and hold over here. So you have to single click it to activate it, and then you have to hold it down when you're over the piece in order to get it to polish. So that's a little confusing. But now we can take that, drag that over there. His old knife is gone dull. The peasant wants a new one from you. I haven't been reading this. If one horseshoe is missing, the whole journey is incomplete. So let's go again. We're going to bypass this because I already have some iron. Grab our horseshoe mold. Drag that right into place. And then we're going to go over to here, again, getting ready to hit. And it seems like you can tap more than once. I don't know if it penalizes you if you do. It doesn't seem like it because I tapped a couple times there. And then here, no hilt. So I just held and dragged that. Now, again, I'm just clicking the mouse, so just clicking. And now I'm not holding the mouse button down. But now when I get here, hold the mouse button down to polish the piece. And then that's in my inventory. And back we go. So I'm guessing at some point the day will come to an end here, because it does say day one right here in the middle of the screen. So I'm assuming that we will finish up what we need to do. There's no clock in this joint, so I don't know at what point we finish and they say we're done. We got lots of peasants, which is okay. I mean, they need stuff too. So, I mean, it's not like we will not serve you because you're a peasant. No, we would never do such a thing. I wonder if we got to just run all of our stuff here and then we get into another day. We shall see. Oh, got to click that first. And then it feels like the gauge always goes up to that top line every time you click on it. So it's like it stops at that top line and then slowly comes down. And then when you click, it goes right back up to that top line again. That may be by design, or it may just be I've got crazy good luck, but I think it's probably by design. All right, knife hilt. Just set that right there. Let it do its magic. We'll go here and nope, that's not right. We're going to go there. Oh, I was getting ready to drag immediately down because that one at the bottom seems like it's the hardest to hit because it's a narrower spot. Yeah, I could see that I could see this part being a bit of frustration for people because it's it's not terribly easy to get all six of those hits perfect. And if you miss one, then the thing breaks. Now, whether or not anything's ever going to make that process easier, I don't know. I mean, it's just right now we just know what we've got at this point in time. One knife and good old Kite right there. All right, next up, let's see. That might be it. There we go. As the Lakefish Games team, we send our love and respect for playing the demo of our little game, Cozy Forge. We hope you enjoyed the experience. In the full version of Cozy Forge, there's much more to discover. You'll explore new locations from essential spots like the market to purely fun ones like the tavern. You'll also meet brand new customer types, including lords, warriors, and legendary characters. And of course, there will be plenty more iron to forge. You can share your thoughts, comments, and feedback via our social media or Discord community server. See you again very soon. Um, so that was a very short demo, but it's kind of cool. And again, it'll be interesting to see exactly what they add. I'm looking on their screen, and I mean, looking at some of the screenshots on their screen, it looks like they have, yeah, there's like a lord that has like a lute there, or like a bard that has a lute on their screen. It looks like they've got a game where you can play darts. So like maybe a dart kind of mini game. Looking at some of the other things that they have on their screen there. Yeah, you have there's a screen here where you have like a knight and a peasant and a king or a lord, and the knights here, and they're looking for an axe. So I would imagine that as you get further along in the game, there are going to be other things that you're going to be able to create. And like they said, other locations to visit. Whether or not there's going to be story aspects, I'm not quite sure, but it seems kind of cute. And definitely will be interesting to see exactly what else they do with it. The release date on this one says Q3 2025. So it will be sometime between July and September. And I'll probably be taking a look for this one again, just because it's a more of a crafting style game. And I do kind of like those. And just seeing exactly what else they add to this one. So if you're a fan of games that are more kind of crafting related, and in this case, 2D, and they have kitties, then this might just be the game for you. That, however, is going to be all for this one, though. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, I'd appreciate it if you gave it a like. If you really like this video, I would love it if you consider giving the channel a subscribe. But until we meet again, thanks as always for being a part of all of my silliness. I'm Rusty Champagne, and we will see you later.